as you can see. Yes, it's so. Let's go ahead and clean out. You can just go ahead and cut this. Oh, and the last one is 13.3 volts. Awesome. Hello everyone. Today I'm here to show you how to turn a laptop battery like this into a 2S, 3S, and 4S battery. So in each laptop battery like this, there are cell battery, and each of these cells are like are 4.20 volt cell. So if you combine 4 cells, then you have a 4S battery, which can be used to replace this kind of battery, the LiPo battery. And the advantage of using the lithium ion battery, this battery, over the LiPo battery is that you can fly longer, it's lighter, and you can drain it to a lower threshold without damages. Okay, so let's do it. First, we need to remove the cell. Very important to keep it safety. You're wearing a safety glass. Yay! Here you go. So, get this out of the way. Okay. So here we have it. This is the battery cell. Okay. So you can see that there are a couple of tape and a couple of wires. We're not worried about the wires right now. We're gonna try to get all the battery. I'm sorry, out of the cell first. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean out. You can just go ahead and cut this. Oh, you see that? That happened when you actually. So okay, what I have right here is when I cut it, I accidentally touched that one with the shell right here. I actually scratch a little bit of the plastic cover. Let me see. I actually scratch a little bit, so I touch that one to the battery cover. So that's why the spark happened. Not really hot, but it's getting warm. So I need to be more careful. Okay, for this thing right here, you can just go ahead and peel it off. From now. So 1.6, this one is almost dead. 3.7, this one is good. Yep. Okay, so these two are not good, and these two are good. These four are good. So the way you use a multimeter is you just turn it on, and this is the voltage for DC. This is AC. This is resistant, and this is the short circuit finding. See? Okay. Okay. So the next step is to get the Dremel and Dremel it out to scratch the surface of it, to front surface of the two terminal. So it's make it easy, make it easier for your soldering irons to stick on the battery. Okay guys, so things you need for this part here is gonna be a solder. So I using a pretty a bigger soldering iron right here. This is about 1 millimeter, 1 to 1.5 millimeter. I'm not sure. Again, safety glasses, and I'm gonna use this kind of wire to connect between the battery, and using electrical tape to hold them together. Also, I'm gonna be using a 4S battery port. So for the 4S, they're gonna have 5 port, a ground one, the first cell, the second cell, the third cell, and the last one. So 4S, 5 cable, 3S, 4 cable, and 2S, 3 cable. Okay. For the battery connector, I'm gonna use this kind of wire. This one is a 16 gauge wire I got from Amazon. Leave the links down below too. Okay. So the first step is to use electrical tape and wrap around the battery. So again, this has to be connected this way. So I'm gonna connect it this way, solder it right here. Okay, and then let's go down here, and I need to connect to the negative this way. So I'm put it this way, and then so positive go into negative of the second one, negative, positive, second one go into the negative of the third one, negative of the third one, positive of the third one gonna go to the negative of the fourth one. So this is the finished combination that we're gonna have, 2 positive and 2 negative. I advise that you putting them together before you solder, because when you put them, when you tie them together like this, it's act at a big sort of heat shrink. So it's gonna dissipate the heat better, and your battery won't get too hot to be damaged. Oh, this one is 1.5 millimeter. Okay, the solder gonna stick easy. So always keep the soldering tip shiny. You can see. Okay. Always try to keep it shiny. Okay. Pretend it. Okay, magic smoke. And let go. Let's do it. So I'm gonna retain it and then give it. Okay, the next one, don't touch it too long because the battery gonna get hot and we don't want it to happen. Okay, wow, it's kind of getting warm, so just let it cool down for a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna strip a wire. Just strip a short wire, so like kind of like that. Oh, this one is a wire stripper. It's really cheap. It's like $5 on Amazon. One more thing you would need is a helping hand. This one I get is from eBay. So before I connect it in there, I'm gonna pre-tin it. So that's why the helping hand gonna be really helpful in this case to pre-tin things. Heat it up a little bit and then solder. Okay. Your solder joint should be shiny. Come on, focus. Should be shiny like that. Alright. Check the battery between these two. You're gonna have roughly about 7 volts. Let's do it. So again, these two have been connected on the top. Let's check the battery. So negative and positive. Okay, 6.93, which is the battery of 2 cells. So negative, positive, positive, negative, positive, then it needs to be, so this one not using yet, we haven't using this one, so it has to be across this one here. We have finished the third cell. Let's see. So this is negative going to positive of the first battery. Positive of the first battery going to the negative of the second battery. And then the positive of the second battery going to the negative of the third battery. So if we measure between this point here and this point here, we should get about 9 volts, which is a 3S battery. So let's measure it. Let me see. Okay, so this one going to negative and this one going to positive. Okay, 10.14, pretty good. Okay, for the last cell. Okay, so negative here, positive here going to this one right here, which is a negative of the first one. Again, negative first one, positive first one, positive first one going to the negative second one, positive second one going to the negative third one, then positive third one going to the negative of the fourth one. Again guys, I think this is the easiest way to turn a laptop battery into a 4S battery. I'm pretty sure there are other proper way to do this, but again, I'm just trying to do it quick and easy. So okay, that we finished the battery pack. So if we measure between this point here, we should get about 13 volts. Again, negative, negative, positive, 13.48. Perfect. So we finished with connecting the battery. The next step is to connect battery connector like this into a positive and negative, and then connect the balancer, and then wrap it around with electric tape, and that should be good to go. XT60 connector. This one is the male one. So positive going to the red cable, and negative going to the black cable. Very special tool, which is a lighter to shrink it. But look, okay, turn it. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit burned, but you can clean that away. Make sure you use the bottom of the light of the flame, which is the blue one. This one gives you a black mark on it. So this part here should give me, okay, 13, yeah, which is 4.2 times 3 is 12.6. 4.2 times 4 is about 16 volt. Yeah. This, the red one and the white one should be about 3.7, 2.43. Third one should be about 6 volt, okay. The third one, the right should be about 10 volt. And the last one is 13.3 volts. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so we officially finished it. The last step is just to organize the cable and to tape it down together. Well, I want to B6 professional charger. So let me give it power. One thing to charge the lithium ion, you only set the LiPo to be LiPo balance and the amp to be about 1 amps. Okay, and then this one is 4S, so you connect the port in, and then this one go into 4S. Okay, and then hit enter, start. Okay, you own the cell, and that's it. Okay, so let's test our battery. So I have right here a 12 volt LED light, and let's connect them. Because this one is 4S, so the output voltage gonna be about 16 volt. So to use 12 volt on this, you're gonna connect it to the balance charger. That is the fourth one from the negative, which is 3S 12 volt. As you can see, the light is really bright. Let me change the color. Blue light. Okay. Yeah, own kind of color. Alright. So now, how about a motor? Yes, it's flying. Yes, so everything worked. Thank you for watching.